In just a few hours, early voting will kick off for the presidential primary race here in Georgia.
So it's going to last for 3 weeks, and that includes 2 Saturdays. 11 Live's Liza Lucas joining us live in Fulton County this morning with what to expect as people are heading to the polls. Good morning, Liza.
Good morning, Cheryl and Ariana. Yes, early voting here at the Buckhead Library. It's going to begin around 9 a.m. this morning. And again, as you mentioned, today marks the first chance Georgia voters will have to make their presidential pick as we head towards the White House. Election season is here, and for the next 3 weeks, the advanced voting period will take place here in the Peach State. The early voting period runs from February 19th through March 8th. But Emory University political science professor Dr. Andra Gillespie also suspects the narrow field on both sides could mean lower voter turnout.
And so the types of people who are going to show up are going to be the types of people who follow politics closely and are really interested in what's going on. Perhaps they are interested in, endorsing one of the presumed nominees or in making a statement against one of those nominees in their voting.
When it comes to the early voting period, though, a few reminders. You can cast your ballot at any advanced voting location in your county. Just make sure to check your registration status and bring your government-issued photo ID. LaShondra Little with Fulton County Elections also reminds that Georgia is an open primary state.
And so the poll officials will just ask, which ballot would you like? Would you like the Republican ballot or the Democratic? There won't be an independent ballot.
She says as you make your pick, keep in mind that if there's a runoff for the primary, you'll also need to stick with that same ballot. Now, obviously, you may have heard a lot of those reminders before, but a point we want to make this morning that is new for this election cycle. By law, Georgia voters can now take up to 2 hours off of work during the early voting process to go cast their ballot. That is a change made that went into effect in July. Now, you do have to clear off that time with your employers, but that's something new for this election cycle. Back to you guys.
Something to talk to the boss about. Liza, thanks a lot.